April is National Autism Awareness Month, and one local company, Plaxo Adaptive, makes clothing specifically for those with sensory processing disorder. So we are joined right now by co-founders Lindsey Dominguez and Randall Foster, and we want to explain a little bit more about this company. We want to kind of dive in again to the inspiration behind this. So thank you guys so much for joining us, Randall, Lindsey.
Thanks for having me.
Could you explain to us where this all started for you guys and how it is that you started to kind of start this journey, if you will? Well, Lindsey, if you'd like.
Yeah, this started a few years back. We've both spent a lot of time in special needs classrooms in Santee School District and here in San Diego Unified. I had a special summer with a kid who used his shirt a lot to process his stimulations, and that's where the idea started a few years back. So it was passion project became a startup business.
And so where did you go from there? So you decided that this was something that maybe could help more people, right?
Yeah. So it started off, so my wife is actually a special needs pre-K teacher, just kind of in the space immersed, and we saw a need for caretakers, teachers, parents, just to have tools available to them. So our shirts are special because they have different installations in the shirts, where if you're in a social setting, you can kind of inconspicuously self-regulate.
Right.
So behind the sleeves, kind of hidden in the armpits, you have some sponge material, some bead material, and then at the side of the hems, you have some installations.
And so could you help us explain sensory, the actual process that some people are struggling with and some people are going through and maybe don't have that outlet, if you will?
Yeah, sensory processing disorder is a disorder where your brain processes stimulus a little differently. Yeah. So a shirt for you with a tag may not bother you, but for someone else it might be a lot more overwhelming. So in addition to being seamless, no tags, very comfortable and soft, it also has the applications hidden where it wouldn't bother your senses.
Right. And for you, Randall, when you're kind of, again, talking about this is a startup and this is a big endeavor and you guys are trying to help so many people, what is sort of fulfilling about this, if you will? Again, you hear about businesses always trying to tackle needs. And again, this is one that really touches near and dear to a lot of folks' hearts.
I think it's the community. I mean, we've gone to resource fairs and been able to engage with the community. And we're met with a lot of feedback, but also everyone just wants to help one another out. Everyone wants to be, it's family, so everyone wants to help each other. And I think that us being able to actually provide some sort of a tool that, like Lindsey was saying, not a solution, but a tool, then it's been great because everyone here is collectively is just striving to kind of help this community in space. And so it feels really unified. I guess that's the best thing about it. It's like a really unified endeavor, I guess.
What's the one thing about helping those with either the disorder or struggling with autism that you think is maybe something that people should know about, people need to know about, because it's going to help better understand those who are struggling with this? Yeah,
I think in social settings there's a lot of stigma that comes with it. Yeah. So you'll see people wearing headphones and it looks different, but it's just their way of, it's their tool to kind of process their environment. And I think what's special is we give people a less stigmatized way of doing that. Yeah. It's just nice clothing. Okay. And where can people find out more about Plaxo Adaptive?
Yeah, you can go to our website at plaxoadaptive.com and you'll see like who we are, what we're about. You can see our product and even a video that kind of demonstrates our shirts. So yeah, plaxoadaptive.com is probably the easiest way that you can come find us, but also on social media, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Okay. Well, guys, thank you so much for joining us this morning. It was really, again, very insightful and we really do appreciate it. So we'll throw that link up on our website as well too, cbs8.com. Again, Plaxo Adaptive. We'll see you guys after the break.